everybody, Cindy A. Lewis here. Welcome to Crafts and Games Live for week 3 of the Cozy Gatherings Gratitude Collab. I'm so glad that you are here, and it looks like there's quite a good group on already. Welcome in, everybody. I am so excited. And I have to apologize. I have a gift, but I didn't get it printed out. That's going to be part of our giveaway from Yorkie Lover. So I want to write down that I don't forget to give it away. It's so fun and lots of goodies in it. Let me see if I can grab the list. You'll be so excited. How is everybody doing today? Are you ready to do some fun crafts and a game later? Will be so fun. And we are going to be talking family recipes and memories. So let me grab and tell you real quick what is all in that. What a blessing. And I meant to print the picture and didn't get it printed, but it's got ribbon, some sentiment stamps. Let's see what else is in there. A set of Christmas sentiment stamps, a couple of Thanksgiving napkins, a couple of glassine bags, and some charms and buttons. So thank you so much for Yorkie Lover being so sweet and including us in a giveaway. So she'll be actually mailing that gift to whoever wins it. So I've got it here written down for my memory. It was a busy day at work today. So anybody else busy? So we got a lot of people on. I don't want to miss anybody. Welcome in, everybody. Do we have anybody new on today? If you haven't been here before, Terry Lynn is our moderator, and she helps me watch the chat and everything. I do suggest that you chat in the live chat when you can, because that puts you in when I spin to win more opportunities. And by doing that, I offer you to just add some emojis or whatever that you would like, just to keep it chatting. So anyway, it's a really fun night, and I'm very excited to talk about recipes and memories and Thanksgiving holidays and all that kind of thing. Very thankful for my grandmother, as some of you heard in the last video when I did my prompt. It was about my grandmother and some of her recipes, which, speaking of, oh, let me go back to the emojis before I finish or move on. The emoji color for tonight is going to be orange. So if you put in any orange, you know, that is up to you. But if you want to do a different color, go for it. It's not a big deal. So speaking of, I don't know how many of you saw it, but there is a freebie of my favorite recipes from Thanksgiving, and this is just 4 of them, so you know there's a bunch. But these are free on my Ko-Fi site. You can use them in anything that you'd like. The 4 recipes that I included are classic pecan pie, my husband's favorite. My grandma's cornbread dressing, sharing that with you. Heavenly chocolate chip cookies. These are so good, and they're really great at a higher elevation. It's a dry batter, and it's so good. Orange, you guys, there you go. We're starting with the jokes. You're cutting out the recipe cards right now. That's awesome. Okay, and then the last one is Grandma's butter cake. And as you can see, it has lots of good, yummy comfort food in it. So anyway, orange emoji. And it looks like this. So if you did get the kit, you got the blank ones where you can write in your own. Of course, you don't have to have that. You can use an index card, your recipe card if you want to. Anyway, let's see. You've got anything else going on? Somebody's having surgery tomorrow. Is that Jacqueline? Okay, Jacqueline. Will we keep you in our prayers? Have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you don't make it next Tuesday. Next Tuesday. Oh my gosh, this time is just flying. I'm trying to get my Christmas 12 days of Christmas Wonder finished. And then let me tell you what's coming up, just so you know ahead of time, because you are the ones that come every week, you know. You're my power group. So 12 Days of Christmas Wonders coming, was lots of fun in December. Then I'm involved in another collab. Then in January, it's going to be a fun month too, but I also have a separate collab with my my YouTube Handsome Bro, and we're going to do coloring with the coloring pages from my different kits, which will be combined into a booklet. And then we're also going to do 100 days of tags coming up starting in February. And I'm really excited about doing that. I saw somebody else was doing tags, 25 days of tags or something. Go watch them and support them. And then when we start ours, you can compare, I guess. So that'll be fun. Always support these YouTube creators. They spend a lot of time putting things together for you, and they really appreciate it when you stop by their channels. So anyway, all right, the recipes, if you can, don't forget to go over to my site and get those. Has anybody already gotten them? Anybody on here that's already gotten them besides Marjorie? No, Marjorie said she'd gotten them. If you're in my Facebook group, and I don't know who all is in my Facebook group, if you're in my Facebook group, Marjorie posted what she used to do from a while back, and you could see she's famous. She's an author, and it's pretty cool. I love tags too. Tags and pockets are super fun. But anyway, all right. Let's see. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, don't forget super chat, super stickers. Don't forget memberships are available. Yes, Deidre, you are so welcome. These will be so fun to add to your recipes. And hopefully you'll try some of them. My grandmother's cornbread dressing, I changed it a little bit, so I want to tell you about the seasonings. I think she put actual onions in hers. I don't like onions too much, but I don't mind too much of the flavor, so I put onion powder in mine. And to be honest, I have a mixture that I use for a lot of my seasonings for meats, and it's called Tex Joy Steak Seasoning. And I use that all the time. And when I go to Texas, I have to pick up about 4 jars of it because I go through it. I think I can order it online too, but I usually just get it from the grocery store when I go down there. So anyway, lots of fun. All right. Did I forget anything else? Hondo and Gracie. If you do see Hondo or Gracie and you're the first one to spot them in the chat and you've posted, so just make sure you've posted in the chat. You know, you can get a prize from them. So, and a new picture. So Terry Lynn helps me watch that. All right. Here we go. I'm going to show you, we're going to make a little folio for our recipes. And this would be a fun thing to give to someone if you wanted to, like memories. Maybe you want to make this for your sisters and all have grandma's recipes or something like that, or you know. So anyway, this was my thought. So I'll show you the one that I already have. And I got this idea originally from Paper Terrace. Jessica, and I have been a part of her channel for years. Her baby wasn't even, her little girl wasn't even born yet. And she had made these and these folios, and they're really fun to make. So I've made them several times, but I did want to give her kudos because she was the very first one that I saw make these this way. All right, so we're going to look at this one, and this is it. Has a little Velcro to the side, and it opens up like this. And then you have a place where you can tuck in all your recipes, and this is an envelope here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this folio and use our recipes in it. So what do you think about that? Let me make sure my sound is off on my, it's on barely. I don't know why it's on. Okay, so we got that on my tablet. So I try to keep up with your chatting on my tablet because it's hard to see up here. And yeah, all right, so very cute little folio. And so let me tell you the size. This is a 12 cut from a 12 by 12, and this is 12 inches long and 8 inches tall. Okay, so I'll put it right here. Oh, you did? You did? Is it just like this? Oh, so 8 by 12 inches. Okay, then this first score right here is at 2.5. Okay, then this score is either 7, or what if you come from this side, it's going to be 4.5 from the right. I don't know. However you want us to do it from the left. I don't know. And you can switch it too if you want the long side on this side and it folds like that, but it's going to fold like this. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to round these corners because I do want rounded corners for this. And we're going to round them at the bottom as well. And round this. Oops, that didn't go just right. There we go. And then we want to round these corners too. All right, really easy folio, and Marjorie's already ahead of us. She just made one. All right, so yeah, you can do that, of course. This was just, I had this already and it was double-sided, so I decided to use it, but you certainly don't have to. My paper is better. Oh, I don't know. So I'm just going to go ahead and ink the edges, or vintagize a little bit with Vintage Photo Distress Oxide ink. And we're just going to give it that little vintage look. I love this beautiful pumpkin on here. But it gets partially covered up, but it gets uncovered too. All right. And you could just use regular paper too. I mean, you don't have to use fancy paper because you can accent your pages with whatever papers you want to accent with, or if you're using any like Cozy Autumn from Jovi, or if you're using my kit Grateful Gatherings, or any of your other kits. It doesn't have to just be for Thanksgiving either, or autumn. You could do this for Christmas and share Christmas cookie recipes. And I thought that would be fun. We talked about that a little bit before, but we didn't go anywhere with it, did we? All right. Vintagize is my favorite word. By the way, I have a shirt on my Teespring that says vintagize it. All right. So this is how it's going to fold together. And then, so on this side, we're going to take an envelope and we're going to just put it in. Now, it could be a pocket too if you wanted it to, or this can just be the pocket. And I think to give it some stabilities, yeah, you need to make it wide enough to fit your recipe cards, right? I think I'm just going to make this the pocket and go ahead and seal it in just to give it some stability. So I already cut the papers to fit this, and this is going to be, this is, I think, a little over right at 3 inches by 7. So we're going to add this to and embellish our envelope a little bit, and then we'll come back and make it look amazing. Yes, that is awesome. Okay, so we're going to glue this in and embellish this envelope, and then we'll glue the envelope into the folio. It doesn't take too long really to put it all together. Now this paper is from Jovi's Cozy Gatherings kit. And then we're going to take this piece. This is just an extra piece from Autumn Blessings. And it's the back side of the folio piece. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue this on. And then I'm going to trim it because it's a little bit easier that way. So we're just going to put it there. A little extra glue, I think. So then let's trim this. So I've got some questions for you. Let's see if where's my paper here. Some questions. So what is a family tradition for your family that has to do with food, like on Thanksgiving? What is a family tradition? Like you always have this food. What is it? What is it that you always have for your Thanksgiving? Share with us, please. Share with us and tell us, what is it that you always have for Thanksgiving? A tradition food. I'm going to use some of this. Cream pearl onions. Cream pearl onions. Wow, cream pearl onions. Now, I have never even known that that was a thing. Alice says turkey. Hey, Alice, sweet potatoes, banana, pudding. They do all the pre-cut. That's a good tradition. They pre-cut everything for you. So that's a good tradition. Roasted potatoes. Now, when is Thanksgiving in Canada? Is it like was it already in October? I don't remember when Thanksgiving is in Canada. Turkey with stuffing, mashed potatoes and gravy, and corn. We do too. Corn, mashed potatoes and gravy. And we don't do stuffing, we do cornbread dressing. And we do pie. We do pie. And we do veggies and dip. We have snack stuff too. So it's always food around. No one's going to go hungry. Pumpkin pie, pecan pie. Yeah, my husband loves pecan pie. Sweet potato and cranberries. Together or separate? It was October 12th. I thought it was October, but I wasn't sure. You make the green. Is that the pistachio pudding? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to glue this in. I'm going to have a little extra here. And we're going to glue this envelope in for our pocket. And this is plastic, so if I needed to put glue on there, I can do that. Okay, so we're just going to put this here. And I was talking, but I wanted to not only cover the outside, but the inside. So I just put some dictionary page there. And we'll embellish that a little bit here in just a minute. Some good foods, you guys. Some good foods. Okay. Now we could put a pocket on here, which I did in this, this one does have a pocket there. So we could put a pocket there. Let's see. Let's just do it. Should we do it? A little diagonal pocket. Just a little one. Might as well. The more pockets, the merrier. 100 pockets. That's a lot of pockets. Okay, so we'll put this little corner tuck right here. There we go. And that'll hold a little something, something, just like that. Okay. Now for the center, I put in a regular size pocket, just like that. It could be either way. Let's make it this way. Let's trim it a little bit. I'll tell you the measurement here in just a second. Let's see. And maybe we should round the corners on it. So this has ended up being a little 4 1/4 by 4. 4 1/4 by 4. So it's almost square. So let's go ahead. Homemade coconut pie from scratch. Ooh. Mystery pie. Is mystery pie one that has like nuts in it and I don't know what is mystery pie? Cream corn and oysters. Oh, okay. All right. So let's put this in. Okay. Lots of yummy food to talk about for sure. All right. All right. Let's see if you can tell me next. All right. Does anybody make any of those? And if so, who taught you how to make it? Like, did you learn how to make any of your things from your parents, your grandparents? Any of the things that you're talking about that you have? Hi, Nick Popper. Welcome. We're talking about some recipes and family memories. Oh, it's Ritz crackers and pecan. Okay, yeah. I have heard of it. I've never made it. No, I haven't. Okay, so if I took my recipe, say my heavenly chocolate chip cookie. So I'll tell you about that one. The heavenly chocolate chip cookie recipe is from when we lived in Pine Top. And a lady that lived up there, now I'm trying to remember her name. I have it written down on the card downstairs, Jackie. She taught us how to make it. It's a dry batter, and it makes the best chocolate chip cookies ever. And especially if you live in the mountains. So we lived about 7,000 feet elevation, and sometimes you have to adjust recipes for that. And so this is the perfect recipe for that. So anyway, so that fits just perfect in there. Look at that. Okay. So then the classic pecan pie. This one was actually on, if I remember correctly, years ago, like many years ago, was from a Karo syrup bottle. And I've kind of tweaked it a little bit, but this is an awesome recipe. And my husband's favorite. So we've got that. So then this recipe here is my grandmother's cornbread dressing. And I have the caveat here. This is how I make it. So I'm sharing with you how I make it. And it's so good. All right, so we're rounding everything over here. Okay. And I think you would like it. When I cook it, I bake the cornbread. I use Jiffy cornbread, actually. I'll use 2 of them, 2 boxes of the Jiffy cornbread. It's so good. And then I bake it. I crumble it up, and then I add everything to it. So I add the chicken and all of that. So you pour broth in it from the chicken. Like I boil my chicken and debone it and everything. It's so good. Let's see. And then you add your seasoning. So like I said, I use the Tex Choice steak seasoning and onion powder, and it's plenty of everything. Oh, handwritten. Yep. Yep. So there's that one. And then the last one that was on the freebie today is my grandmother's butter cake recipe. And somebody asked me to share that one because that one was in my prompt last week. And this is my favorite cake that my grandmother used to bake. And it's so tasty. It's not overly sweet, you know, like it doesn't have frosting on it. It's just a butter cake, and it has this really good crust it makes. It's so yummy. Anyway, let's see if it'll fit in here. I'm gonna just slide that in there. There we go. Perfect. So then your recipes can all fit in here. Then we can embellish, right? So I'm gonna put a little accent piece over here. I think, I have a jacket on, but it's really hot. Let's put a little piece on this side. We could use this to accent like that, so we'll just do that. And I'm gonna just trim it a little bit, and I think I might make it just a little, let's see, it's a little too tall. I was gonna either make it a belly band or just a tuck spot, and I think just make it a tuck spot on the corner like that. And that'll be good. I love the handwritten recipes. So I do want to let you know, tonight in your prize, whoever wins, there's 2 recipes from an estate sale in each one, and some of them are handwritten, and I thought that would be kind of cool to give to everybody. Because you might want to make them, or you might want to just use them in your crafting. So however you want to do it, but I love handwritten recipes. I know. I didn't handwrite mine though. Sorry. I was in a hurry last night and I was doing it late, and it ended up being later. But if you remember, do you remember? I want to give you a couple of recipes. I'm going to tell them to you. So these were from Jovi's Cooking Up a Journal. Remember, we made a journal with her kit, and how this was so cute. My son wrote this when he was a little boy. How do you make a quesadilla? He didn't know how to spell it. And so I wrote it underneath there, how you make it. And so I can't get rid of that note for some reason. It's just too special. He was little. So anyway. And then, so we made these, and I already have put in here like some of the things. Like this is from my friend Annie Tolliver, and she's, she's no longer with us. And then some recipes here that are like sand tarts, and it was 2 pages, so I put that in there. And then dumplings, chicken and dumplings from my stepsister, and then chicken and rice, and that's a handwritten. It's like all these handwritten. Cool Whip cookies. Does anybody like Cool Whip cookies? Hi, Pam. And then yeah, so more shrimp gumbo. That's one of my favorite gumbos. And then all of these recipes, we had a good time making these journals. And so anyway, I had my mom's Rocky Road cake. Has anybody had a Rocky Road cake before? Yeah. And then the cornbread dressing, lemonade pie. Anybody make lemonade pie? So anyway, tuna rice. Love tuna rice. Anyway, okay. So we're going to finish embellishing these a little bit, and then we'll be done, and it'll be all good to go. So I've got the stuff to make a quick cluster. Yes, that's so awesome. Yeah. So I'm just going to make a little cluster here to go in this folio, and we're just going to add some things to it to create the cluster. And so we'll just, I think I'll just glue some of these. She makes celiac disease. Oh, she has celiac disease. I was like, oh, you don't do the turkey in, oh. So now you make a turkey in a crock pot. Do you have a big crock pot? I make my turkey in the oven. You guys want to know how I make my turkey? And I cook it overnight in an oven bag, and it falls off the bone the next morning. Yeah, I don't ever cook it the real way because I want to cook other things in my oven. So I'm cooking my dressing and my sweet potato casserole, and pie. You know, pies are usually done, but if I have to do a pie, or there's always something else to go in the oven, rolls. So I want my turkey done, and my turkey is usually cooked overnight. So let's see, where do I want this? I'm going to put it right here, and then we'll put this on top. Harvest of blessings. There we go. Oh no, you did. That's hard. Okay, so we're just going to put this on here to embellish. Makes it so easy. And then let's add some more embellishments along here. Got this really fun thing, but I don't know. Maybe we could put it there. And your dad fries the turkey. Yeah, I've not done that, but I've eaten it, and it's really moist. Such a good, it holds that flavor in and everything. Yeah, it's really, really good. Okay, I've got some washi tape here. Let's see. Let's put a little right here. Let's do. All right, so are there any favorite cookie recipes that you guys like that you make at or you bake, or anything that you do during the holiday season with cookies? And a one? Yeah, you find different ways, don't you? Oh, you cook the stuffing. I bet you were laughing at me, weren't you? No, I don't cook it in the crock pot, Cindy. No. No, you're a little caught off guard there. A little bit. That's not right. Cook it. Yeah, I cook on Thanksgiving Day mostly, except for the turkey, and the turkey is cooked on that. I can use that. The turkey is cooked the night before. So oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. We're having our church Thanksgiving dinner this Sunday. Are you guys too? Oh, shortbread cookies. She's from Scotland. She put, oh, lemon curd. Mm-hmm. Yum. That sounds good. Snickerdoodles. Ah, yeah. Snickerdoodles. I like snickerdoodles. I like the Cool Whip cookies that are in my book. Have any of you made those Cool Whip cookies before? Okay. Let's see if I can get these all on here without the glue going everywhere. All right. It's coming together. Coming together. Let's put another one here. This is a great way to share your recipes with someone if you want to. All right. Yeah, some yummy cookies. Those heavenly chocolate chip cookies are really good. You have to try them. You will have to try them. Okay. So I'm going to put one more thing on here. Let's see. Word. Let's put a word here that's not too long. How about grateful? And we'll do that. Okay. How are we doing on time? We're doing good. Okay. Candy. Yeah, has anybody ever made that honeycomb candy with honey and something and baking soda and it, you know, you let it dry? Buckeye, yeah. Yeah. Here, let's just put grateful on the side there. Now this one is a tuck, so you can tuck in all kinds of fun right there. So got this little pumpkin. Pumpkin. That one don't fit. We put it in there. Let's see. Need something. That one doesn't really go. Okay, we need a little something here though. We can't just leave that squirrel with nothing. So we've got giving. Cool Whip cookies, you use a cake mix and then Cool Whip. And what else do you put? I'll tell you real quick. A box of any cake mix, 1 egg, and 4 ounces of Cool Whip, and you mix it, and then you roll it into balls, which it can be messy, and you roll it in powdered sugar, and then you bake it for 11 minutes on 350. And it is so good. Those cookies are so good. Yep. Okay, so let's see. Do we need anything else? What do you guys think? How's it looking? It's looking good? Okay. So I'm not going to worry about that closing. I'm going to close this and this. Now I'm going to use, instead of an envelope, I'm going to use my cluster that I made. It's a cute little cluster, and I put a backing on it so that it would hold better. So this is kind of where I want it to glue. So I'm only going to put glue on this side, and then we're going to put a Velcro on it. Let's make sure we're good. And then we're going to put Velcro on it, and I have my Velcro over here somewhere. Oh, I hit it. Okay, so this is just an old, old. It's been in the drawer, so we'll see how sticky it is. Never been open though. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. Let's see. Stuff. Yes, you got to make them, Tanya. They are so good. And they're so easy too. Really easy. Okay, so one thing, you probably already thought of this, but usually I put my Velcro together before I stick it anywhere. So we're going to put it right here on this side. And we're going to pull that, and then it's going to fit perfectly because it's already together. So there we go. We're going to let that set just a minute so I don't pull anything apart. When I open it, Lincoln Logs. I've never heard. Rum flavoring, nutmeg, and little shaped log cookies. How cute is that? See, we need to share cookie recipes. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to come in here like this easily because it's just getting set. So here's my little folio. And it's got all kinds of fun recipes in it. Isn't that fun? Yeah. So don't forget to go and get your freebie recipes. Even if you cannot print them, you can copy them onto whatever you would like. And then you could add tags and stuff in the folio. But even if you can't, you can save it on your computer or your phone, and then you have the recipes at least. So I encourage you to go get them. Did you enjoy that craft? Very fun. Very easy, but a lot of little steps, but this will be a fun gift to give, right? All right, so we're gonna play a game. It's a fun game centered around what our conversation has been actually, and it's going to be called Guess the Ingredient. So these are the prizes besides also Celeste's prize. So I'm going to actually put that on a separate thing. And if you win Celeste's little packet of goodies from Yorkie Lover, she will be sending that directly to you. So like to get your permission if you do win that to receive that from her, so I can give her your address to her. So that'll be good. Okay, so we'll have a YouTube winner, YouTube membership. Today is the 18th, if you can actually believe it. I cannot. I've got to get my pen pal mail finished up for my members that get pen pal mail. I'm going to finish those up and get some mail out. I have a long list of things to do. How about you guys? All right, is your Christmas shopping done? All right, so what's in here? Each one's a little bit different, but it's got papers, some stickers, vintage stickers, and then each one has at least 2 recipes. This one has these 2. They're all different. None of them are the exact same. So that's what's in the prize packet this time. And then, of course, the packet from Yorkie Lover. All right, let's get ready to play our game. All right, you ready? Okay, so we're going to play a game called Guess the Ingredient. And what you do is I'm going to share with you some different things that would be in a dish, and you tell me what dish it is. Okay? So I'm going to give you a minute. I'm going to give you a minute to think about it. And let's see, I need to put one more thing. Well, it's actually not guess the ingredients. Actually guess what the ingredients make. So, and let's see what we're going to see. Okay, it'll be easy. All right, so the first one is creamy orange and often topped with marshmallows. What is it? There you go. Sweet potato casserole. Good job. You guys know this stuff. Okay. Next one. It's flaky and warm and best with butter. Yes. Yeah. Yams or sweet potatoes. Yeah. I'm just watching everybody. Yeah. Yeah. And that also depends. Ooh, ambrosia. Well, I said biscuits, but it could be rolls. It could be croissants. Yeah. Okay. Next. Ready? The dessert you can't eat just one piece of. Now, this could be many, but you can tell me which one you can't eat just one piece of. What dessert? And there's such a delay. Sorry. Takes a minute. There you go. Grace and grains. Yep. Caroline. Yep. Yep. Oh, fudge, Cindy. Look at all those pumpkin pies. Cherry pie, Sherry. Anything French. Ooh. Ooh la la. Pecan pie. Yeah. Kevin, my husband, loves pecan pie. I made a Milky Way pie. Excuse me. It's just a pudding. Milky Way pudding. And I put Cool Whip on top of it and a graham cracker crust. Ooh, it was good. Really easy too. And it tastes to me better than just chocolate because I'm not a big chocolate person, but it kind of tasted like Milky Way. All right. This one, Cindy's pecan pie. There you go. This one has cornbread and is baked, and I add chicken to mine. Can you guess what it is? M&M's. Yeah. Lay's potato chips. Can't eat just one. I'm just kidding. We're not promoting potato chips. We're promoting Thanksgiving goodies, right? Yep, dressing. Yep, cornbread dressing. That's what I put in it. I put meat in it. So I put chicken in it, and it's almost like its own meal, right? Yeah, yeah. All right. The last one. Ready? The last one is half white eggs with beaten yolks and mustard or mayonnaise in it. Do you know what that is? Half white eggs. Make it too easy, but I think you know what that one is. Do you know what that one is? Let's see. Let me check and make sure I didn't forget anything. Deviled eggs. There you go. Is there no in a deviled egg? Has anybody done that? So who makes pumpkin bread? Raise your hand. Yeah, I do. I haven't made it this year. How about a holiday cheese ball? Anybody? I didn't know you put pineapple in cheese balls. Grandma's dressing. And I use breadcrumbs that are already crumbed in a can, not actual bread. Chocolate chip pie. Anybody? Okay. So next week we're going to make cozy autumn clusters and wrap up because that will be week 4 next week on the live. So, and we're nearing the end with our gratitude collab. So I have my video ready to post. I was going to try to post it today, but I didn't have time to finish edits. And then I will be doing my prompt for this week, which is a separate video. And it's what sounds from nature soothe you. And then we'll move on. So did everybody have fun tonight? All right. So let's draw some winners. So let's draw the first winner here for a bag of goodies from me. And that is Marjorie. So Marjorie at Wainwright Road. Okay, and then let's see who else wins something. Lisa Alexander. I think I need some new ink in my pen. And then let's see who else wins something. And that is Mary Matthews. And then I need a YouTube member winner. So let's see. I'm looking for a badge. Marcy Brown. Congratulations, Marcy. Okay, and then who is going to win the little prize from Yorkie Lover this week? And that is Pam Thito. Pam, are you okay for me to give your address to Celeste to send you your prize? Because she will send it directly to you. I don't have it here. Are you okay with that? So I'm watching the chat here. I have to move it all the way back down again. So you're hooked, Tanya. I'm so glad you made it. It's so fun. We do lots of fun things. And then talking to everybody is really fun too. We have such a good group. Okay, Pam, great. Congratulations to everybody. I hope that you will enjoy your rest of your evening and watch for more videos. We're on, let's see, Pocket 97 and then all kinds of stuff going on. I'm telling you, it's hard for me to keep up. So anyway, thanks so much for being a part of my YouTube family. I do hope that you can join me next Tuesday before Thanksgiving, but if not, I'm wishing you all the best for Thanksgiving, and I hope you get to spend some time with friends or family or both, and just reflect on how blessed I am to have you.